Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss what is custom. In a simple language, custom is a traditional and widely practiced way of behavior which is typically associated with a particular region, society, place and time. So in this video I will be discussing the meaning, definition and types of custom. Let's start with the meaning of custom. Custom is simply a traditional practice that guides our most of the behaviors, as for example, personal etiquettes, food habit, dress sense, etc. Likewise, various dimensions of human behaviors which are prescribed by the respective society or community is the custom. Normally, custom is considered as one of the mechanisms of social control and an appropriate direction for the people living in the respective society or community. Now, come to the definitions of custom. Over a period in time, custom is defined by many scholars. However, I discuss some of them. According to Sir John Solomon, custom is frequently the embodiment of those principles which have commended themselves to the national conscience as principles of justice and public utility. Next, according to Austin, custom is a rule of conduct which the governed observed spontaneously and not in pursuance of law set by a political superior. Next, in Hur Prasad versus Shio Dayal, the Privy Council stated that a custom is a rule which in a particular family or a particular caste or community or in a particular district has from long usage obtained the force of law. It must be ancient, certain and reasonable. Next, according to Section 3 of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955, the expression custom and usage signify any rule which, having been continuously and uniformly observed for a long time, has obtained the force of law among Hindus in any local area, tribe, community, group or family. Now, come to the classification of custom. Custom is usually classified as custom with binding obligation and customs without binding obligation. Let's discuss each of them separately. That is, customs with binding obligation. The set of customs incorporated and or codified by the law of the state is kept under the category of binding obligation. As for example, transmission of ancestral property, marriage ceremony, nurturing of children, etc. It is definite and strict and binding of everyone of that community, society. Further, such customs are obligatory and enforceable by the law. Now come to the second one, that is customs without binding obligation. Some customs are practiced by people at large in a particular society, but that is not binding and enforceable, such as wearing particular sort of dress on an occasion at marriage ceremony, cooking particular food during the festival time, etc. The Hindu Marriage Act provides guidance for Hindus to be in a systematic marriage bond. It gives meaning to marriage, cohabiting rights for both the bride and groom, and a safety for their family and children so that they do not suffer from their parental issues